work, and so I want to see a summary because I caught a glimpse and whatever else. But anyways, we're here for one reason. I've seen only bits and pieces, but I'm gonna make you guys watch it with me. Yeah, okay. So it's a tech demo. So it's not a trailer, it's not gameplay, it's a tech demo.
On this blasted pit-ridden tract.
But look at it! Hi, Brando.
We're veered on dry road. Aye, the devil's out there! Just running from!
I don't think I could ever live in the Witcher world. I would die. What is it? Is it a griffin? Okay, that looked beautiful. The whole floating in the air. That is not a griffin. I would totally die in this world. What the fuck is that thing? Ugh. There she is.
Salt.
Just a bat. Don't worry about it. It's a big ass bat.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Okay, I like this design a lot better. I know the trailer was CGI, so it wasn't actual game. That looks like Siri. Oh, look at it! The music. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando. We're here to show you what's next.
He
with
strolls
Unreal
out in a
Engine
fucking sweatshirt.
and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us. Thank you. But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kitek from CD Projekt Red. We have
Look at
a
the
lot to talk
gear.
about. Hey guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you, Wyatt, and hello, everyone. With The Witcher 4, we're stepping things up. And to do that, we needed the right partner. One that truly understands that great open-world games are
That's
all
right.
about
They're not
art
using their own
and
studio
technology
or their
coming
own
together.
engine.
Yeah, and look, our goals are completely aligned here. And around the launch of UE5, your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open-world development in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together to achieve just that. I think we should take a look at it. You guys ready?
Born ready. Kitek is
Born
going to play
ready.
the build for us.
Sure, let's do it.
I know. I love their gear. Also, turtleneck. There's more Witcher orchestra.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw, and are going to see now, is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing.
Do I need to buy a
So in the
PS5
game,
Pro?
you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher.
A Witcher.
She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in the game. Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she's
Turtleneck,
heading
what was that
back to a
monster?
nearby
Do you know
village.
what the monster was? I've been
Alright,
waiting for
everyone,
this moment.
Meet Kelpie.
Kelpie!
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt and Roach, Ciri has her
God,
own
look at
loyal
it.
companion.
We return to town.
They're keeping true to the book. I love
These two
it.
characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna
Hi,
explore the
Mitch.
world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah,
They
and to
teased the
support
next
that,
Witcher
we're
game.
introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so
look at
controlling
that.
her feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So
What
you've got
the heck is
realistic
a
muscles
chaos
moving and stretching under Kelpie's
flesh
skin
whatever?
without compromising the performance there.
That does look realistic as fuck.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle.
Foliage.
So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
I was not ready for
And
that.
in order to achieve gorgeous foliage
My eyes.
density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a
Oopsie.
new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And the
Oh
old
my
LOD
God.
tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive
Give me more
voxel
Siri.
representation in nanite.
R.I.P. my
It's
computer.
volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast.
Not even
to
Red
render.
Dead had that.
And these dense
This is gonna be
clusters of
insane.
triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance they're
Real
no
question,
larger
is
than
Kelpie a
pixel,
horse or a Kelpie?
and they react to the changing light of our
Her
dynamic
horse in the
sun
game was
and our
named
shadows,
Kelpie.
and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without
Did
compromise.
I say game? I meant book.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down.
Even
to
though this
catch
video
up
is kind of
with
like...
Ciri.
Man, I need to replay The Witcher. It's about time.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear
The
gossip
first thing he
from
says,
other
you can
lands.
meet shady characters.
It's also where Ciri took on her current contract.
So
Hi,
loud.
Dec, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food.
And the missus?
I'm so excited
you.
we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Not her again.
Booger, not her again. Ooh.
Even at the Lion Exeter Fair. Now, 9 gazes I present him with a fish. For the furry rascal will often wink.
Do you want a pet bear?
Grants good fortune.
Pardon.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is.
It is so responsive.
Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens
How
when
to
you
fly
cheat at
by an
work.
innkeeper. That is such a funny comment.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the spirit
When you
quest
cheat
his
that
own.
Gwent,
Like
seriously.
you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Ah, with Churess. What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you.
Look at the facial features of her.
Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart, devoured your men. Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton. Not here.
While
That's totally the
Siri
Baron's
decides
voice
what
actor.
to do about
You're
that
right.
merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Rugged me ladies after one of them.
Curse. Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Intercene, something more. Got mackerel cod, all Brexit's finest.
And there is tons of tech at play here. Even in the
This is
simple
making you
market
motion
stall,
sick.
metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Siri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
They're gonna
But
put
the
so much
prisoner in
detail
pillar
into
isn't
this game.
exciting enough for Valdrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus. But the great performance deserves a huge crowd.
If it's anything like
crank it up.
Cyberpunk, I'm gonna disable half the settings. No, seriously.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300
They have a
animated
high bar to
skeletal
meet.
mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole
Did you say
point is to leave
300?
breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Siri? We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we're doing
I'm gonna
together
be so
is going
overwhelmed
to bring in
with
a
this.
new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at Unedited.
Hi, Iguana!
Onward, Kelpie. We've worked.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
This is a technological show.
Okay, ready to listen to that. I want to look up what a manticore is. Manticore Witcher. Yeah, these weren't in. Oh my god, they look. Wonder how much Triss will see. Stop it. Stop. I'm not a Triss person. I'm a Yennefer.